100,000 boys. 100,000 boys. Subscriberoonies, bruh. I mean, I might be new to some of your eyeballs, maybe. Maybe you know me from TikTok, maybe you know me from Instagram. Maybe you were subscribed for a long time. Regardless, this was truly such a long time in the making. This truly took me so long. I worked so hard, so many hours, for years to get to this milestone. This channel I've had for a couple years, but this milestone I've been striving for years upon years. I mean, technically I've wanted it for 10 years. I've been legitimately trying, though, since I was about 14. That's how long I've been legitimately obsessed with social media. I already spoke about this on my Twitch, but for those who weren't there, when I was 9, I wanted to be a YouTuber when I saw a Let's Player play, Super Mario Bros. New Super Mario Bros. On the Wii. And I was like, damn, that looks, I like watching this. I like playing video games. Maybe I can make one also. It'd be fun to make a channel. I had my own shitty channel I made, uploading videos. It's such a classic. I feel like it's a part of YouTuber lore. You have to go through this stage if you want to be a YouTuber, which means filming your TV while you play video games, or making shitty stop-motion videos, which I did also, or just making cringe videos of yourself. I did all three of those things. Obviously, they got nowhere. And eventually I fizzled out of that channel, and then I had school, whatever. And, I still wanted to do it, but I didn't legitimately think of doing it again until a few years later, when I was about 13, and 13 turning 14, and I was obsessed with this game. If you remember Agario, that game, so I played a knockoff version of that, and I was really good at it. I was really good at it. No one's beating me in IO games. I'm level 100 in Agario, and I'm amazing at that. At the other game, it's called Goda.io, and I was really good at it. So I made a YouTube channel, and I spoke with my parents. I sat down with them. And I'm like, I want to make a YouTube channel. I know I'm in Jewish high school right now, and I had to do regular English studies high school during the day. So I was doing 2 schools, and I was like, but I still want to do this YouTube channel when I have time. And they're like, as long as you, I'm blessed that even though I come from a religious family, they're like, YouTuber, what are you talking about? They're as long as I spoke with them for hours, as long as I was on top of my school and everything, then I could do it. I could upload it to that gaming channel, and I did, and I grinded on that week after week for 2 years till I was 16, uploading gameplay over and over. I got to 8,000 subscribers. I was averaging a few thousand views per video, but the game was dead. The game was dying. It was very, very much a lost popularity, and with that, my channel lost popularity. And I was like, okay, I gotta change things up. I'm 16. Next channel, let's try to make some new content. I posted that on the new channel, on that commentary videos on the same channel. They all flopped because you grew an audience that subbed for one thing, and now you're trying to do another thing. And usually you have to do a smooth transition if you want to do that. And I just jumped straight to it, commentary videos. So I made another channel, and I got to 600 subs just doing commentary and spam advertising and DMs for people to subscribe. Advertising and DMs, I guess, helps a teeny bit just in the beginning, so that you have initial viewers. But after it's kind of useless after 100. To be honest, it's kind of useless at all. YouTube knows what they're doing. Their algorithm is actually surprisingly smart, and it's not luck. So I had a commentary channel. I grinded on that. Daily videos for a few months. That's an exaggeration. I was daily for a week, and then I did weekly for a few months. And eventually I was like, okay, I don't know what to do. Freaking, this isn't working out. I want to be a YouTuber. This is my dream. And I heard about TikTok. I saw that people were going viral off of it. This was during the OK Boomer era. That whole situation. It was April 2020. And I was like, I'm gonna try this out. And you know what? And I'm gonna show my face too. And I'm gonna show my Jewishness, because on my old channel there wasn't face cam, it was just my microphone and my gameplay. So I was just like any other gaming YouTuber, And I was like, nah, screw it. I'm gonna go full out. I'm gonna be a YouTuber. I'm gonna be Jewish. I don't care. I'm gonna do what I want to do. Jews might look at me weird. People that aren't Jewish might look at me weird. I don't care. Before that, actually, I had like a meme account that I posted Jewish memes on for literally like a month because I knew people that did it, and I thought I wanted to try it out. They were like Jewish, like only like if you're in the Jewish community would you understand those memes. For those that are, when you go, what was the account? It was nothing. I had like 90 followers on it, and the name of that account was Jew_boy1. That was the name of that account. The first time I used that name because I thought the name sounded cool. That's it. I didn't even know it was like, I didn't even know it could be like derogatory. So I made my TikTok account. I'm gonna do this, and I named it Jew_boy1. That was the original name. And I posted on that account, and my first video flopped. I posted 3 times a day for a month, and I got nowhere. I swear, like everybody else could get that random virality on TikTok, but I couldn't. I posted 90 videos and got nowhere. And a few days later, after not using the app, I went to uninstall the app, and I realized that one of my videos actually got some traction. It went from 2,000 views to 15,000. And I was like, oh, I gained 100 followers from 10 followers. And I was like, oh, it's time. And I made like another video similar to that. It was like a story time video, and the video, it also did well. And then I just kept on doing things similar to that. Then I realized, oh wait, like, because I was obviously Jewish in all my videos, people wanted to, like, people were, you know, they saw I'm Jewish, so they're trolling, or they asked a question or whatever. So I eased into it. I didn't plan on it, and I just started joking about Jewish stuff. And I changed my name to Jewboi with 3 eyes, because that account, I got that count to 100K throughout the next 6 months, just grinding out videos. Then I got banned because my stuff was too edgy. My Jewish jokes were too edgy. Jewish guy gets banned for anti-Semitism. I made a new account, and I got it to 700,000 followers because I knew what I was doing at that point. Then I got banned again. That account was actually called Jewboi, the actual name. And then I repeated that cycle many different times over the next 6 months, making accounts, getting banned, probably around 9 accounts. They all had a few 100,000 each. And I was like, okay, no, it's time to go back to YouTube, because that was always the end goal. It was always like, I'm gonna make a TikTok account and bring them to YouTube. And that's a lot harder than you think it is. And it's really hard shifting people to go from TikTok to your YouTube. You think it's so easy. You think you could just make a shout-out video. Like, I knew that wasn't the case, but many people think you can make a shout-out video, post it on YouTube, post it on TikTok, and they'll go to your YouTube. Maybe 1,000 max if you have a few 100,000 followers. And those 1,000 didn't follow you for your videos. They followed you because you told them to follow them. So you actually end up having dead followers because they're not actually subbing for your content. Or they claim they are, but then they don't actually watch it. So that's where I was. I had a few thousand subs on this channel. I was ready to start grinding out on it. I posted the video explaining why I got banned from TikTok. It got a few thousand views. It's called TikTok Blacklisted Me. You can still watch it. It's still up. It's 30 minutes. If you want to hear the whole TikTok story why I got banned, you could watch that. And I did that. And like then I posted the next video and then it flopped. So the first video did like well, then every video flopped. Flop. Everyone flopped. But I did enjoy what I was making. But I was also upsetting to see that people weren't enjoying it. When I look back at those videos, I do still think some of them are actually low-key entertaining. I see why they didn't do well, but they're still entertaining. I just wasn't really catering to an algorithm, you know? And, like, you can check it out for yourself, honestly, if you go back to my older videos. They're a little cringe, but, you know, they're good. And, I kept on posting that entire summer and streaming. And I was maybe I got to, like, 10K subs, maybe. Just uploading videos, random videos. Then I went back to school while doing YouTube, like to college, Jewish college, and I uploaded started uploading Omegle videos, and that started getting a little bit of traction. Then I started going back to TikTok a little bit, and it was this whole thing, YouTube, TikTok, and like slowly growing throughout that year. And by the end of that school year, I was at like 20K subs. Then I was back home again. And I was like, I'm gonna try this. I'm going to try this. And it's been about a year and 3 months since I've been home. And yeah, we went from around a little below 20K to where we are now, 100K. And man, this was hard. This was hard. Oh, like OG subscribers and maybe moderators, like, I mean, they probably saw how long I've been spending doing this, and that was only in the past couple of years. But I've been actively weekly nonstop thinking about this. Like, I haven't gone a day not thinking about social media in any aspects since I was 14. And it's been the dream that I've wanted since I was 9, and now we finally have that. Do I wish I hit it earlier? Like, a part of me sort of like, and I'm being honest for a sec, it's like you spend so long trying to do it, and you're like, I wish it's almost like the feeling would have been better if you hit it sooner. Because at this point, it's like, well, yeah, it's about damn time we hit it, you know? I know why I'm saying that. I guess it's because I would see so many other people hit 100K so much easier, or so much simpler, or like without nearly as much effort. And that's in comparison to the Thief of Joy, and that's not a fair thing to say, because every channel's different, and everyone has their own growth, and I still stand by that. But imagine you're just like making videos, and like then you see some other TikToker go to YouTube who has a similar following to you, and they start uploading like videos, and theirs just instantly goes viral. And then you're 6 months into the grind, and some other guy does this like, oh, I'm gonna start doing it too, and then they like instantly go viral, and like you start comparing your videos, and you're like, their videos aren't great, like they're not like, it's not like I'm studying like this algorithm, like trying to figure this out, and like I'm improving everything, and quality wise, like my video, like it truly just does look better than the other guys' videos. And I'd ask outside forces, I'd ask like people, what do you think? Like, do you think I'm crazy for thinking this? Am I being biased? And they're like, yeah, technically yours does technically look better, but theirs did well, mine didn't. And so that's very demotivating, just seeing people do well and mine not doing well, and get them getting that success so quickly, and for me, like getting it took so long. And so like that was definitely like, yeah, I guess I did wish I got it sooner. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter, because we truly do all have our own journeys. This is my journey, and in the long run, I'm glad I grew it slowly. I think the audience is more of an actual audience, not spontaneous. And in the long run, I know where I'm going to be in the long run. And I plan on reaching those milestones, so it doesn't matter as long as you reach your goals. It doesn't really matter how long it takes to reach those. We'll hopefully reach it next few years, and not like when I'm 50, you know? But I do appreciate y'all for truly like doing like watching this and viewing and subscribing. And I'm gonna just like end us off by saying, and I say this in the live stream, and it's very cliche, and I get it. It's gonna be cliche, but you can truly do whatever the hell you freaking want to do, bro. You could do whatever the hell you put your mind to. Everyone says it, and I didn't believe them, but I could have quit so many times. I've had reason to quit. People like laughing at what I'm doing, especially in the religious community. Like, who's this guy trying to be a YouTuber? Like, what the hell, bro? And like going through that, and actually like now I could say I'm a YouTuber. I have 100,000 subscribers. Like, I could say that now, and you know that wouldn't have happened if I truly just never continued doing it. I want you guys to know how close I was to giving up so many times. I knew I would never actually give up, because this was my dream, and I do anything that I can to accomplish this. But I truly want you guys like to know that I was so close. Like, it was probably at least 100 times, zero exaggeration, where I thought that this was not going to work out, and we're here, and it's not like I'm having like an explosive growth right now. I just passively grew, and I hit 100K. But I know as long as I continue doing what I want to do, then you know I'll reach the goals I want to achieve. And at the end of the day, this was my initial goal when I was young. And this is like showing that you truly can like accomplish what you want to accomplish as long as you truly don't give up. And if I gave up like a year ago, then that statement wouldn't be true. I'd be like, no, that's not true. But guess what? I didn't give up. I actually didn't, and I actually stuck to it. And now I have this now. And I just want you guys to know that if you do stick to something, you could truly accomplish what you want to accomplish. That's all I'm trying to get at. It's not even like I'm a successful YouTuber per se. Like, I don't really make much of a living from this. I plan on doing it eventually, and I plan on growing this. We're gonna beat Ben Shapiro. That is that's definitely a goal. I want to hit 10 million. That's the end goal. How am I gonna do this? You're probably like, how the hell are you gonna? That's how it is. So I'm gonna figure it out. No one knows how they're gonna do it when they're at 100K, but I'm gonna do everything my best ability to get there. God, 100K is crazy. All rambling aside, this was my dream, and I truly like appreciate you guys for all of this. God. Yeah. God bless.